The Senate is concerned that fiber optic internet services remain unaffordable for the average young Nigerians, leaving them heavily dependent on mobile telecommunications companies for internet access, and that the sudden and substantial increase in data costs threatens their economic survival and limits access to critical digital services. The Senate is further concerned that the reasons provided by telecom providers for the data price hike include high operational costs, unfavorable exchange rates, are untenable, and appears that instead of addressing the root causes of the high cost of doing business in Nigeria, the burden is being unfairly transferred to end users. The Senate is aware that the high cost of doing business in Nigeria is driven by multiple challenges, such as increased operational risk and insurance costs. The Senate believes that urgent government intervention is required to ensure that affordable internet access remains available to all Nigerians, particularly the young Nigerians who are the backbone of Nigeria's digital economy. Distinguished colleagues, we are at the fourth industrial revolution, the Internet of Things. A fast, reliable, and affordable internet is a precursor for Nigeria's effective participation in this industrial revolution.
Energy, within minutes, you are out of points. So, and people use these things together, simultaneously. When you are suffering on the cost of telecommunication services, you are suffering on the high cost of electricity, you are suffering on the high cost of digital television services. The costs are quite high on Nigerians. And I believe that even the Protection Consumer Commission is not helping out in this matter. So we are, everybody, not only young people who make use of internet that are suffering, everybody, because there's nobody who doesn't use internet, even here in the chamber. We all use internet services. So something has to be done to regulate this absurd increase in tariffs. The citizens are suffering so much in this regard, and we cannot turn blind eye to this.
The debate in supporting this motion on the urgent need to address the increased cost of data services in Nigeria. Mr. President, my distinguished colleagues, much as the high cost of data affects everyone in this country, including my humble self, but I'm particularly interested in this because of the manner it affects the young men who are in larger population in this country, who are the most productive sector. They rely on data to acquire, resources that we are not able to provide for them. We can't give them jobs. And they use their creativity to ensure that they get productive via various, activities that the mover of the motion have listed. Mr. President, I think that it's very important we ensure that these service providers make life easy for these young men to reduce the social crisis that we are struggling to control.
Senator Outcry for raising this particular motion to address the plight of internet users, data users across Nigeria. It will not only affect the young people, it will also affect the elderly, and that it will also help to ensure that people are not thrown out of business, because those who are not employed now are self-employed, and they utilize data on a daily basis. So this motion, when implemented, will assist particularly our young entrepreneurs, not only to remain in business, but to ensure that they have affordable pricing that will also generate revenue and profits for them. So I thank you for bringing this motion. I thank my colleagues for their contributions and for the amendments done to the prayers. I thank you. So congratulations for this.